Move on now. So ahead of the counting day in West Bengal, the Trinamool Congress meanwhile has suffered another major legal setback, and this time it is coming in from the apex court, the highest court of the country. The special bench of Justices P.A. Narasimha and also Joymala Bagchi, it is now disposed of the TMC's plea against the Election Commission's counting staff circular, saying that no further order is necessary in the matter. In simple terms, if we say that the Supreme Court has refused to interfere with the counting arrangements for the 4th of May. Now, the core issue here has been the Election Commission's decision to deploy central government and central PSU employees for counting duties in West Bengal, to which the TMC objected and approached the Supreme Court after the Calcutta High Court dismissed its petition. And now the Supreme Court upholding the Calcutta High Court's verdict, however, saying that the Election Commission can choose counting personnel even from one pool, including central government employees, and that the 13th of April circular cannot be called as incorrect. As far as when we talk about when the updates have been coming in from the Supreme Court, let's in the meantime get you this basic understanding of what the Supreme Court has said while rejecting the TMC's plea on grounds on the merits of something which the TMC's petition has been ruled out, as far as their apprehensions in something that has been ruled out. So what did the Supreme Court say today? That prima facie there is no problem with the EC decision. Another observation that has been made by the Supreme Court saying that central government employees would be under the control of the ECI, so they will be working with the Election Commission of India. And why does the political party, that is the TMC in this case, has any apprehensions, and why are they raising objections, on what grounds? Because the counting agents will be present, and what's the issue? And as far as representatives from the political parties, they would be present. So why perceive that the staff has a different intelligence other than your central staff employees who are going to be deployed now as far as the counting process is concerned? So in the Supreme Court, the Election Commission countered the TMC, saying that it was a misplaced petition on part of the TMC, saying that the party's apprehensions was misplaced, where the poll body told the court that the circular is clear, that there would be a mix of central and state government employees, and that the process would be implemented in letter and spirit. And the EC also pointed out that the returning officer is a state government employee with overarching powers to deploy personnel from any government pool. So the most telling moment came when Kapil Sibal, who was appearing for the TMC, who has been saying that the party wanted the circular to be implemented as it is. Now, Justice Bagchi then asked, and I quote, that if you want compliance with the circular, why are you then before the court? The question that is being captured, the court's view, is that there was no need for any fresh intervention or last-minute changes before the counting that could actually happen on the 4th of May. So what are the key takeaways here? Let's put that out, because as far as the counting framework in West Bengal is concerned, no changes will happen. It remains unchanged. The Election Commission's discretion that has been upheld, and now what is being said, in fact, when it comes to the TMC side, their petition and the objections that they were raising before the High Court before, however, it has now been upheld by the Supreme Court of India.
Supreme setback for TMC yet again. The Supreme Court has refused to interfere with the Calcutta High Court order, which has allowed central government or central PSU officers, employees to be there as counting supervisors. Just because the TMC is fearing imminent defeat, they have gone into triple D mode. D for drama. We saw what drama they did outside the strong room. D for diversion, try to divert the narrative and to create a false alibi excuse when they lose the election. And D for dhamki. They are now down to giving dhamki and running down, making false, baseless accusations against institutions, be it the central forces or the Election Commission or other institutions.
रिपोलिंग तो होती है, कहीं भी चुनाव होता है तो कहीं अगर ईवीएम खराब होता है या कुछ होता है तो रिपोलिंग हो रही है, कोई विषय नहीं है। लेकिन आम आदमी पार्टी की तरह ड्रामा करने में लगी हुई है टीएमसी। टीएमसी जो है वो अर्बन नक्सल की तरह बिहेव कर रही है। कभी जान रही है कि वो चुनाव हार रही है, तो चुनाव हारने को लेके उनको ये पूरी तरह इत्तला हो गया है कि वो चुनाव हार जाएगी।
आपका जो रपटने से पहले रोना और निपटने से पहले धोने का जो रिवाज और मिजाज है, वो इस बात का जो है वो ऐलान कर रहा है कि आपकी विदाई का बैंड बाजे की आवाज आपको सुनाई पड़ गई है और आपके कुशासन को जनता जो है वो रिजेक्ट कर चुकी है। चुनाव में तो आप अपने को रणबांकुर बता रहे थे, और अब जो है वो जब आपका रिजल्ट का जो है वो नजदीक आ रहा है तो आप रणछोड़ बहादुर बनते जा रहे हैं। उनको एहसास हो चुका है तो अभी से भूमिका बना रहे हैं कि हम हारे हैं तो काउंटिंग की वजह से हार गए, हम हारे हैं तो मशीन की वजह से हार गए, हम हारे हैं तो चुनाव आयोग की वजह से हार गए, पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेस की वजह से हार गए, सेंट्रल फोर्सेस की वजह से, कुछ ना कुछ बहाना अभी तैयारी कर रहे हैं उसकी।
Well, Ridhita, this is coming at a time when the repolling is currently underway in 15 of those booths, and the BJP has been welcoming the decision by the Supreme Court. Ridhita, while the repolling is underway, this decision is being welcomed by the BJP.
Well, absolutely. What you see is just 2 days ahead of the counting day, we get to an understanding that it has been a very big setback for the Trinamool Congress government here in West Bengal from the Supreme Court, as the Supreme Court has stated that they are not going to interfere on the High Court's order, and this has been one of the big lashes ahead of the counting day, as now we are going to see that the central workers or the central officers who were given a strong given a strong disagreement from the government for being inside the counting rooms will now be present as per the Supreme Court's order today, because they said that they are not going to interfere with the High Court. So that is a big lash. But however, at the time when the Bharatiya Janata Party is also welcoming it, we do not see any statement from the Trinamool Congress government coming ahead of this. The Trinamool Congress have not instilled any official statement on this very part. Neither have they spoken anything apart. No leader has also come up to stand as a contrary to this. We understand that this was being addressed by Kapil Sibal in the Supreme Court, who was again allied to the Trinamool Congress party. Apart from that, we also get an understanding that there is repolling which is going on in the state today after discrepancies that have been found until 11 a.m. The poll percentage that suggests has been a smooth increase in the number than what was seen in the 9 a.m. percentage from 16 to 38 now is the latest that we get an understanding of. While the repolls are going back.
Hasn't reacted till now, as Ridhita is pointing out, as far as when it comes to the Supreme Court's decision is concerned, where the High Court's decision that has been upheld, so no interference with that's going to happen. But in the meantime, let's talk about the repolling which has been taking place and currently underway in 15 of those polling booths across the constituencies of Paschim Magrahat and also Diamond Harbour, and this is in South 24 Parganas. But even what has been witnessed in early disruption, the voting that was suspended for around 30 minutes in a booth in Diamond Harbour, what was being said that there was a certain glitch in an EVM breakdown. The machine was fixed, and again the polling has resumed with normal operation. Now, as of now, 11 a.m., what we are getting to know, the overall voter turnout as far as the voting percentage is concerned in the booths, it is now been said to be around 36.99%. That means 37% of the voter turnout till now has been recorded. And if we break down as far as the polling booths are concerned in Magrahat Paschim, it is being recorded at 38.2%, and at Diamond Harbour at 35.92%, so approximately 36%. This seems to be for now a steady start, because the polling that is currently taking place, previously in the second phase of elections is when on the 29th of April when the polling had happened. But under this very close watch, what we are now looking at, the repolls that has been ordered after certain complaints of malpractices emerged, and with the observers and the returning officers taking up the issue with the Election Commission, which had taken cognizance, and then it had said that it necessitated as far as holding the repolling in certain of these booths are concerned, because the BJP has been raising a lot of red flags. Let's in the meantime go back to Ridhita on this. So Ridhita, if we draw a comparison on these areas in particular, when the polling happened back on the 29th and today on the 2nd of May, the comparison that has now been drawn, how are we looking at as far as the voter turnout is concerned? For now, said to be fairly well as far as the steady, turn up of the voters is also concerned. That is also being said and it's being recorded.
Well, absolutely. If I tell you, Amita, on 29th of April, the polling that had happened, it was the second phase of polling that happened in West Bengal, but discrepancies had come ahead from all these constituencies, assemblies of 142 and 143, which is Paschim Magrahat and Diamond Harbour respectively, after which also it was heard from Falta. But in these two assembly constituencies, repolling had been announced for today, as we get to understand understand. Also, from the polling percentage that you were talking about, the voter turnout in the phase 2 polling was about 89%, and now till 11 a.m. what we are seeing in the repolling in these constituencies of Diamond Harbour and Paschim Magrahar, we see a good about increase in the number of about 40% now that has reached in the 11 a.m. Voter turnout. As through the day passes on, the election, the polling is going to continue till 6 p.m. today evening, as it started at 7 a.m. in the morning. So the turnout seems to be quite effective with a very peaceful election which is going on now, given to understanding that this booth had actually seen a discrepancy where bandages were put, ittar were put, and also as per the CEO had spoken to us, voter intimidation was also happening in this booth, and therefore repolling was announced. But today since the morning we are seeing a very calm situation in the booths. People are coming ahead there.
If you can say 37% has been the voter turnout till about 11 a.m. as it is being recorded, and as the day progresses, it seems that the voter turnout will also be going up. Thank you very much, Ridhita. Keep an eye out on the developments there. But